What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are telling you 10 things that you don't know about us.
You might know some of them, but you probably don't.
To be honest, there's a lot of things you guys don't know about me because really you've only seen me in videos. We're gonna do the things that are exciting to talk about.
Let's get started. The first thing that you do not know about me is that I never went to 6th grade. Skipped 6th grade, which was the transition that we made from Colorado to California. So I could get in with my brothers to go into the school that they were going to.
I do not like cheese. I do not like string cheese, like very stringy, where it's like pizza and you bite off all the cheese. Like sometimes I'll take the cheese off of pizza, even though sometimes I like cheese and pizza. It's very confusing.
Number 1, I, for some reason, have a fear of birds. It sounds so stupid, but literally, I don't have a fear of them. Like if I see a bird, I'm not afraid, but at the beach, I hate when the seagulls come next to you, that scares me when they fly around. On top of this, I also do not like fish. Just like the little fish in the ocean, I don't like them. We went to Mexico last year. We went snorkeling. And I literally, when I saw all the fish in the water around me, I had a panic attack and it was not good.
All right, number 1. I'm not a big fan of bananas. I don't know why. I never have been. I don't mind the flavor. I think it's just the texture of it. It's kind of a weird, maybe it's the shape of it. I just never been a big fan. I like banana bread. I like banana flavored things. I'm gonna go ahead and start off and say I'm a never nude. I'm just kidding. The first thing I have on my list is that I don't eat salads. I don't know why. I just don't really like them. They don't taste good to me. I was very picky when I was growing up and I never wanted to eat salads, and now I just feel like when I eat a salad, it just doesn't work with my taste buds, and yeah, I despise it. Not only that, I'm not a huge fan of dressings and sauces and things like that. So when people say, ranch makes a salad, Caesar dressing makes a salad, I usually just have it plain because I don't like those things, and then it's not very good. No, not at all.
When I was 12 and 13, this is really weird, just so you know. I had like a dying passion for balloon animals. Not sure why. I'd be cranking balloon animals out every day. I wish I could honestly get some, or I wish we had videos of it.
I've been homeschooled since 4th grade. When we moved out here 5 years ago, I was in 4th grade, and we decided to do homeschool. And I've been homeschooled for almost 5 years now.
So the next one is I performed as a backup dancer for Christina Aguilera and Pitbull in the Kids' Choice Awards, which was really cool. I did it when I was in 6th grade, I think. That was pretty fun. It was definitely something that I'll remember for a while, but...
When I was 9 years old, I started a duct tape business, which is basically I would make things out of duct tape, like wallets and necklaces. Primarily wallets was my main sales. Every once in a while I'd make bracelets and stuff. But I would sell them at the hockey rink. So when I would go to watch my brother's games, and if I didn't have a game that day, I would literally bring all my stuff in a bag and go up to the parents and just be like, hey, do you need a wallet? And they would either be like, no, what? Or they'd be like, you know what, yeah. And then they would give me $5 and I'd make them a wallet out of duct tape. And I accumulated $300 throughout my career, so I thought it was pretty impressive. A lot of you guys already know this, but a lot of you don't. I'm constantly telling people this. I'm actually on a Disney show, so I'm on Disney. It's called Coop and Cammy. I play the character Dixon. We actually made a whole video about it. You can go check it out. I kind of tell you guys what it's about. I'm pretty much like a hockey player dude, love interest. I don't know, it's fun. It's really cool. But a lot of people don't know that I'm on Disney, so.
The third thing that you don't know about me, I have very flexible hips, and I can put my leg behind my head. I'll demonstrate for you. My right hip is a lot more flexible than my left.
Number 3, Gator's not my real name. It isn't. It is a nickname. My real name also starts with a G. I also like it, and it's also very cool.
Next thing is that, this is something I'm kind of embarrassed about, but you know what, I'm going to tell you guys in the video. So I have a dwarf thumb. It sounds really weird and stupid, but I actually have met a lot of other people, or not a lot, but I've met a couple people that have them. And basically, if you're like, what is a dwarf thumb? So basically, one of my thumbs is bigger. This thumb is normal, and this thumb is like a little dwarf thumb.
You guys probably already know this, but I just wanted to say this for people that don't. I am a videographer. I direct a lot of music videos and short films. I do everything that has to do with movies and stuff. I love acting and directing and cinematography and all that stuff. Yeah, if you want to see some of my work, you should check out my Instagram and go to the link in my bio, because it has basically my resume, a ton of pictures and videos and stuff that I've done, so you should definitely check that out. Another thing is I have a birthmark on my foot. I just figured that a lot of you guys would not know that. It's not really interesting, but I just figured, you guys wouldn't know that I had a birthmark on my foot.
As you guys might have heard in the 10 things that I can't live without video, I have allergies, but I am very allergic to hay. So what was it, the second video we ever put out on YouTube? We went to a pumpkin patch. It screwed up my lungs from then until now, literally. I don't think Zyrtec helps that.
I eat ramen noodles plain sometimes. If like I'm having ramen noodles, I get another pack of ramen noodles and just dip it and eat it without cooking it. It's really good. You should try it.
I was on America's Got Talent. So when I was 7 probably, I just started dancing. And I was on this team called TJ and the Little Mamas at my dance studio, and I actually was on America's Got Talent. And I actually made it through, but then something happened and we didn't end up going on. But if you watch the video on YouTube, we got all 3, we didn't get buzzed at all or whatever, and we made it through technically, but yeah, so that was pretty cool.
This one kind of goes along with that. I never went to film school. Everything that I know is completely self-taught, mostly from YouTube, to be honest. Anytime I wanted to learn something, I just looked it up. And anytime I saw something that I liked, that I thought looked good, I just looked up how to do it. It took me like 2 years to get good.
Okay, this one's kind of interesting. Throughout high school, I didn't really know what grade I was in. So I did 9th grade at a performing arts school in California. So I did 9th grade. I knew I was in 9th grade. But 10th, 11th, and 12th was all a blur for me because I did independent study. So I had all my classes lined up and I just started knocking them out one by one. So I'd like go into class, I'd go in to see my teacher. We'd only see her once a week on Fridays, and she would give us all our work. So I'd go in to see my teacher on Friday and be like, hey, and she'd be like, well, congratulations, you're in the 11th grade today. And it's like, the middle of November. But I ended up graduating a year early, and now I'm in college and I'm a year ahead of schedule, which is nice.
The next thing that you do not know about me is that I don't eat sandwiches or deli meat. I just don't do it. I don't like it at all. I don't like cold cuts. Gus?
I own a pair of swords. I lost them. They're somewhere, but I do own them. But they're very cool. I convinced my mom to order them because I bought them, but she had to order them because it's on her Amazon account and stuff like that.
I have met Britney Spears. I met Britney Spears, and it's pretty cool because I was in a singing group, which if you haven't seen the video where we react to my 5 LPs music videos, you should check that out. But it's really cool because when I was in that group, we actually did a private performance for Britney Spears and Britney Spears' dad.
When I was 13 or 14, I did a Foot Locker commercial with Kyrie Irving. It was actually pretty funny because I didn't know who Kyrie Irving was. And I went in, there were like 3 callbacks, and I went in and I thought I killed them all. Booked a job, we flew out to Cleveland for 3 days, and we shot at like this empty mall. And I was there for like 3 hours, and then literally Kyrie Irving just walks in, and I'm just like sitting next to him. I did a whole scene with him. And I didn't know who he was. And I like looked him up after, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's like a huge deal. And obviously, if you guys didn't know who he is, he's like one of the biggest NBA players right now.
I have never, ever needed to work on my teeth. My teeth have always just come as is. I've never had braces, never had Invisalign. I think I've had 1 cavity, but I've never had to straighten them or do anything like that.
All right, the next thing that you don't know about me. This is probably the least interesting thing on the list, but I really, really like onions. A lot. I'll put onions on everything. I feel like a lot of people don't like onions. That's why I put it on the list. I like onions on my burger, on my tacos, on my eggs, on my potatoes. But, I had a teacher who used to eat an onion like an apple. I don't do that. I'm not freaking a psychopath.
I used to play the drums. Before we moved out here. I had drumming lessons, and it just kind of when we got out here, we didn't have a drum teacher, and it just kind of I guess I just stopped.
So when I was younger, not that young, but probably middle school, my friend at my dance studio started really liking One Direction, and so she kind of got me into it, and she's like, oh my gosh, Kyle, One Direction, they're amazing, da da da, oh my gosh. And so then I started getting really obsessed with One Direction also, and I loved Harry Styles, and even to this day I probably know every single one of their songs, and I'll still listen to their music, and I love it. It makes me so happy. So I don't know, I just really like One Direction. So yeah, that's one thing that you probably didn't know about me.
When I was 9, I got braces, and I had them for 3 years. So I used to have braces. My teeth still aren't really fixed. They're not great, so I still wear Invisaligns, and I'm still getting treatment on that. So I've basically been in orthodontic treatment for I said I was 9, so I've been in orthodontic treatment for 8 years.
I'm a red belt in martial arts.
Horse stance! See!
We did martial arts. I probably stopped when I was 12. I made it to red belt, which is 2 under black belt, so I'm almost a black belt. But yeah, then we quit. Because, I don't know.
The next thing you don't know about me is that I can play the saxophone. I can play a lot of different instruments, but I feel like the saxophone is the least common one that I can play. I haven't played in about a year, but I can whip it out. Probably not right now. I think for 2 years I was playing the saxophone. Cool story, bro.
Even though I am right-handed, I play baseball. I bat left-handed, but I throw right. It's very odd.
I really, oh my God, this flippin' chair I want to break in half. I'll put them in the middle. So, you know what, I'm just gonna go into one other thing you don't know about me. I just made it up, but I'm gonna use it. So, I am always moving. So if you haven't tell, I like swinging my legs, or I like going like this. I'll go like this with my feet. I'm literally always just like moving, and my mom like hates it. She'll always like, if I'm in the car next to her, I'll be like this, and she like puts her hand and she's like, stop moving your legs, because I'm always moving. So that's something maybe you didn't know about me, and that's why the chairs always squeak.
I'm not really a big fan of video games. I love playing with my brothers and stuff and the competition of it, but like, they're not really my thing. I've never been a big fan. I just think maybe it's just because I'm honestly not that good at them. I don't know, they don't really hit that spot for me as like actual sports or like doing things.
The next thing you don't know about me is that I'm scared of heights. I was terrified of heights when I was little, and now every time I'm up high, I can kind of mask it a little bit, but my stomach drops, and if I look down, my hands get all shaky, and I just feel like I like my breathing starts to increase, and it's just, whew. I mean, I guess I'm not scared of heights, I'm scared of falling, but I still don't like to test the limits. I hate looking over the edge, you know what I mean? Like looking right over.
Alright, so the next thing that you guys don't know about me. We posted a video of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grade? I got a lot of comments like, Gil's done with high school. So yes, I graduated high school. I'm 15. I know, it's nuts. And I graduated like 2 months ago, and it was just like, I finished my last assignment because I'm homeschooled, and it was just like, boom, done. High school, over, school, done.
I actually have a lazy eye. And that's the reason why I have to bat left, because I can't see the ball if I bat right. So I'm convinced I have a better swing if I bat right.
That I don't like spicy food. And basically, I pretty much like every food. Like, I'm not a picky eater. I will pretty much eat anything. Like, there's some stuff I maybe don't prefer, but I'll eat it. Like, there's nothing that I'm like, I will not eat that. But spicy foods, I cannot eat.
When I was younger, I used to be really into like drawing. I would always draw like comic book characters. I like created my own comic book characters, and we like drew them all. And I actually got pretty good at it when I was younger, but I kind of stopped for a while, and now I'm not that great. But I've been kind of trying to get back into it during quarantine. I've been drawing a little bit, and it's been fun.
I think rap music is mostly overrated. I think there's a time and a place for it. Gator, he listens to a lot of rap music when you don't necessarily need to listen to rap music. So I hear it all the time, and I think it's overrated.
The next thing that you do not know about me is, this is kind of weird. You probably can't see it, but I have double jointed shoulders. It's kind of weird. So I can pop my shoulder. What a weird thing to show on camera. Pop the shoulder. Ooh, it's kind of animalistic. That's the right word to use. Nope. Okay.
I used to want to be a graphic designer, so I would have the thing called Affinity Designer, and I would make all this like cool logos and cool arts and stuff like that. It was fun for a little bit, but I realized that I'm not a good drawer, and I would just copy things.
The next thing is that I hate, and I'm like deathly afraid of horror nights. So, horror nights, and every year Gus tries to make me go, and every year I tell him that I hate it, and I don't know why. Everyone's like, Kyla, it's fake. Like, I don't know, I just cannot do it, guys. Like, I try so hard, but I know that they're fake. I just can't like tell myself that, like, I know they're fake, but when they still come up and do weird stuff, I just do not like it. Or when they like whisper in your ear, or they'll just jump out at you, like, I hate that. And I can watch scary movies, but I cannot do horror nights.
Oh, I used to flip all the time when I was younger. Like, I would go to open gyms and just do like round off, back tuck and stuff, and I was getting actually really good at it. Cause I used to be like 5'3". When I was 12, I might have been 5 foot. So I was like really short, and I was able to like flip really easily.
Is that I secretly wish I could sing really well. I always thought that'd be so cool. If I could just be like a really good singer, and nobody had any idea, and then just one day I was just like out by the campfire, had a guitar, and I just started singing a really good song. I don't know, I would probably sing like, I don't know what I'd sing. But I wish I could sing really well. I can fake it. I'm not terrible, but I can fake it. I'm not good.
And the last thing that you guys don't know about me, this is something that, it's very surprising. So as you know, we're all actors. I booked a part in Captain Marvel. I shot 2 scenes. I was there for like 2 days doing a scene, but they cut my part out of the movie. And I've been trying to find like clips of like deleted scenes or something. I was playing a bully. So I was like this bully from like the 70s, like, kiss like a horse. But they cut it from the movies. They invited us to the premiere. I totally thought I was in the movie. Like, I'm gonna go see myself in a Marvel movie. Like, this is a dream come true. Like, so like halfway through, I'm kind of sweating. What happened? Where's my part here? It gets to the end. Nothing.
Number 10, the final one. I played zither when I was like 5 years old. Pretty crazy. A lot of you probably don't even know what that is. It's like a guitar, but like a board. Yes, you probably know a lot more about me now.
I hate most fish. There is one fish. This is so stupid. There's one fish that I love. It's a dolphin. And I swam with dolphins. It was before I met Gus and all the boys, and I was in Mexico, and I went swimming with dolphins. And after that, literally, I fell in love with dolphins. I actually got to jump in the water and like swim with them, and they were swimming under me and around me, and I got to like pet them, and then I got to ride them. I got to ride one upside down, and then another time they like both came up, and I got to grab their fins. Literally, it was the best experience ever. And ever since then, I've loved dolphins. I love the way they feel, like everything about them. That's the last thing that maybe you didn't know about me.
My last one is, I don't know, again, a lot of you guys might know this, but I feel like there's a lot of people on here that don't like follow my Instagram. I went on 5 tours last year. A US tour that was like 2 months long from January to February. And then I went on another US tour with my cousins from like March to April, and then I went on a tour with OAR and Riker and the Beachcombers for about half a month, and then I went on a tour with Iron Maiden. I shot for their openers, so I went on and filmed like 5 Iron Maiden shows, which was the coolest experience ever with these massive arenas. To end it, I went to London. The guy that created Iron Maiden has a side project, and I went and shot for him for like 5 shows in London, so that was really cool as well. So yeah, I went on 5 tours last year as a videographer and photographer for touring bands. Hope you enjoyed the 10 things that you may or may not have known about me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch us. If you want to watch more videos, we have a ton, so definitely check those out.
All right, the last thing that you don't know about me is that my #1 pet peeve is when I'm in the car driving and somebody in the back seat is yelling at me, or not yelling at me, is yelling or bothering me, or is like, Gil and Gator do it all the time. I'm just gonna call him out. I was gonna try not to name drop, but Gil and Gator do it all the time. I'll be driving, Gordon and I'll be talking up front, Gil and Gator talking to the back. Then all of a sudden, someone starts throwing punches, and there's yelling and there's fighting. And because driving it's not stressful, but you have to be aware of so many different things, and you're concentrated on so many things, especially if you're listening to music and holding a conversation. You're driving, trying to make sure everybody's safe. Gil and Gator in the back, they start yelling at you. It is my #1 pet peeve when people are fighting in the back of the car. All right, so those are 10 things that you probably didn't know about me. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, check out our merch. It's right under this video. I'm sure there's a link in our description. It's pretty dope. If you're a member, you get 10% off now, which is sick. It's really comfy. I mean, I like to wear it. Support our brand. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any other videos like this. And yeah, we'll see you next time. We love you guys. Peace out.